should remember that we are having only right to change balancing chemical equation. Only it is possible to change where? In the coefficient. Understanding? So formula should not change at anywhere. And next you remember, if I try to multiply, for example, if I try to multiply number of oxygens are 2, then if I'm trying to change oxygen, then who also the number of atoms of who changed? Magnesium also changed. Understand? So for example, remember, if I'm writing calcium oxide 2CaO. So this 2 is indicating for both the atoms. Do you understand, everybody? So 2 is the product of both the atoms. All of you should remember, like if I write 2AB, then what do you mean by that? 2 into A, 2A, 2 into B, 2B. So that is what it is indicating, inner meaning. We should not write like this. Sir, then can I write it 2Ca into 2O? Is it right? Wrong. Understand? So this 2 is indicating, coefficient is indicating for both the elements present in the compound. Do you understand, everybody? Please respond. Are you clear? Yes, guys? Yes, sir. That is. Next. For example, see, I will write OH twice. OH twice means this 2 is indicating for both the atoms present in the bracket. Understand? So what is the number of atoms here? Tell me. For example, magnesium hydroxide. So what is the number of magnesium atoms? Mg is 1. Oxygen is how many? O into 2. Sorry, 2 atoms. So oxygen is 2. And hydrogen is also what? 2. Understand? That is. Clear, everyone? Yes or no, Alana? Now, for example, Shruti, tell me, if I'll write 2MgOH twice, then tell me the number of atoms. Magnesium is what? Magnesium is 4 atoms. Oxygen, how many? 4. 4. We have to multiply this one and this one. Understanding? So, oxygen will become 4. Shakti, have you understand? Number of hydrogen atoms. Number of hydrogen atoms. Number of hydrogen atoms also 4. This is what you have to remember, all of you. Clear? Any doubt, anybody, you can ask me. Now, for example, let me take FeSO4. Let me see who will say. FeSO4. Tell me, what is the number of iron atoms? Iron atoms are 1. Sulfur, how many? Sulfur, 1. Oxygen, how many? 4. 4 it is. 4. Now, if I'll write 2FeSO4, let me see who will say. If I'll write 2FeSO4, Ishali, can you answer? If I'll write 2FeSO4, Mukesh, Durga?
Fe is equal to 2.
Yes.
So Fe is equal to 2.
Fe, how many atoms? 2 Fe atoms.
2 atoms.
Sulfur, how many?
Sulfur 2.
Sulfur 2. And oxygen, how many? 8. These are the things you have to remember before going to study the balancing equation. Clear? Yes, guys? That is. Now, we are going to study the examples. So kindly remember this. Those who don't know, we have to practice more. Then only we can understand. Understand, Tamil Selvan? So you are not supposed to commit any mistake at any point. So now the first equation which we are going to study. So don't follow anything which we have to follow ourselves to study the balancing equation. So now let us study the first balancing equation. Everybody keep heading and write. Example number 1. Example number 1. Only one example I'll teach you. Formation of water. Formation of water. It will be simple, but later it will become very complex. Formation of water. First one. So first step what you have to write? First step what you have to write? Somebody is coming noise. So write yourself. Formation of water. First step. Word equation. Yeah. Word equation. What is the word equation?
Hydrogen plus
oxygen will give you water. Okay.
water.
Second, skeletal equation. Skeletal equation. Anybody? Hydrogen H2 plus
H2 plus O2.
Okay. Next,
H2.
balanced equation. Wait, I will say you. Balanced equation, you have to learn. This is simple equation, it's okay. But big equations and all, how to solve. That is what we are going to study now. So please, all of you, like this, you have to write it. And now you can see, let me say, so balance skeletal equation. So number of, let me write this one, step one. H2 plus O2 gives you H2O. Now tell me, hydrogen atoms in reactant side. Tell me first. Hydrogen atoms in
Hydrogen.
reactant side, 2.
2.
Oxygen
Hydrogen
atoms,
two.
2. But here, product side, hydrogen atom,
Oxygen 2.
Oxygen is
2
one.
oxygen 1.
oxygen.
Oxygen.
So it is balanced or not? Hydrogen balanced. Understand? And oxygen
Oxygen.
not balanced.
Not balanced.
Mind as a sentence. If I try to balance someone, some another one will become imbalance. Yes or no, Shakti?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That
sir.
will also keep it in mind. If I try to balance some element, some another element will become imbalance. So that is what everybody should remember. Now, let us construct the tabular column. So as we know, law of conservation of mass always be what? Mass neither be created nor be destroyed. Only it changes its form. Understanding? One form to another form. So now let us write in the form of balancing chemical equation. How to balance it? Shall we start it, guys? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Construct it. Construct the tabular column in such a way. Take the pencil and scale everything. And you have to construct the tabular column in such a way that half tabular column reactants and half tabular column products.
Product.
Reactants and products. Okay. So now, first step. So here, one more thing should come. That is name of element. Name of element. Okay. So now tell me, what is the name of element present? Name of element, both the sides. See, reactant side, whatever the element is present, product side also same thing is present. So what is the name of element? Reactant side? Hydrogen. Oxygen. Okay.
Oxygen.
Now, till here any doubt? Anybody tell me? This is the
No,
first
sir.
Now, exactly step one, exactly the number of reactants in reactant side, number of atoms in product side. Exactly write it. This is the step one. Everybody write it. Hydrogen, how many? 2. Oxygen, how many? Oxygen, how many? 2.
2.
And product side, hydrogens are 2, oxygen 1.
One.
Any doubt? This is the step.
sir.
Understand? So step one, what is the step one? While writing balancing equation, exactly write the number of atoms in reactant side and the number of atoms in what? Product side. Okay?
Products.
Now, hydrogen is balanced. You check it. Hydrogen is balanced. Now, who is imbalanced? Oxygen is
Oxygen.
now.
Imbalance.
Hydrogen is same. So now oxygen here 2 are there, here 1 is there. Now 2 become, 1 become 2. So that we have to multiply with what? We have to multiply with what? You have 1 rupee. I want to make it into 2 rupees. So what I have to do? I have to multiply with what? I have to multiply with the 2. That is you have to remember. So if I multiply with the 2,
2 H2O.
step 2.
H2.
Yes, step 2, it will become H2 plus O2. It will become
Equal to
2 into
2 H2O.
yeah, 2 into H2O will give you what? I'm trying to, because is it possible to write only O2? Is it possible to write O2?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, because
No, sir.
formula should not change. So I am multiplying only coefficient alone. I am changing. Is it possible to write H2O2 like this? We cannot.
No, sir.
Not called as water. Okay, it turns into another compound. Okay, this is called as hydrogen peroxide. Okay, we'll study later that also. So now that is what. So this is the step 2. Step 2, what I try to balance? Oxygen I try to balance.
Oxygen.
Understand? So is there any change in hydrogen? We not changed anything in hydrogen, right or not? So
Yes, sir.
hydrogen, see, hydrogen in the reactant side, same. We are not changed anything. So again, write the same thing in the reactant side. Where we not changed, reactant side not changed anything. So exactly write like this. Now, product side, I changed oxygen, but Hydrogen also changing. So you check it, number of hydrogens, how many?
4 hydrogen. 4 hydrogen.
4. And oxygen, how many? 2 into
2
1.
hydrogen. 2
1.
oxygen.
2 into 1. 2. So I try to change the oxygen, but hydrogen become 4 and oxygen become what? Oxygen become 2. That is what it is. Now you can see. I try to balance oxygen, but who became imbalanced? Who became imbalanced?
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen become imbalanced.
Hydrogen.
Now you check it. Oxygen become balanced, but hydrogen become imbalanced. Now this side reactant side or product side imbalance?
Product side.
Great. Reactant side or product side? Check it.
Reactant.
Reactant side.
Reactant.
So product side no change. Exactly right in product side, and reactant side you
2
can
H2, sir.
here
2
4
H2.
hydrogens we have, but here only 2. So now 2 must become 4. So what we have to do, guys?
2 H2. 2 H2, sir.
What we have to do? We have to multiply with the 2. So
2 H2.
2 plus O2
O2.
will give you 2H2.
2 H2.
Okay. Now number of hydrogens how many? 2 into 2.
4 hydrogen. 4 hydrogen.
Oxygen are 2. Now 2 into 2 4 and 2 into 1 2. So now you can see hydrogens become what? 2 2s are 4 and
Balance.
change 2 only. So this is what the thing. Now you can check it. Number of hydrogens balanced or not? Balanced.
Yes, sir.
Oxygens also 2 and 2. So here and here if you get same, then it is a balanced equation. So we can say this is called as a balanced chemical equation. What is to call?
Balance equation.
Chemical equation.
I understand how to write step wise. Please respond, everybody. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Anyone? You can ask. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Solve this one, then we'll proceed. Maitrayan, completed. Sheshani, Ishali. That is. So you should not leave in the middle till the end. Yeah, that is what I'm saying. It's not even class 9th, correct? You have to learn. Karthik, I understand Karthik. Sai Karthik. Are you doing? Note it down. Durga, you also. Laksha completed, Laksha. Next second equation you write. Hello, okay. Write the second equation. Nitrogen and hydrogen. Or else you can keep it formation of ammonia. Formation of ammonia. That's all. Second equation. When I'm doing itself, we have to do example 2. Example 2. Formation of ammonia. Ammonia means what is the formula? Pradosh? Formation of ammonia. Ammonia means what? Not at all opening mouth. Ammonia. NH3. That is. So now I am giving word equation. Word equation, tell me one. You can say by using ammonia itself, we can say word equation. Anybody? Word equation. What is the elements of the
Nitrogen plus hydrogen is
equal to
hydrogen? That's it.
Hydrogen.
Will give you ammonia. If you are communicating and speaking only, it will come. Next, skeletal equation. Skeletal equation. Tell me skeletal equation. A nitrogen is a monoatomic or diatomic? Monoatomic or diatomic? Diatomic. Very good. And hydrogen also diatomic. Will gives you ammonia formula. What is the formula? NH3. Understand? This is. Next, step 2 all over. Next, what is the third step? Monesh? Tamil Selvan? Balanced equation. Yeah, balanced chemical equation. So balanced chemical equation, what I said? First step. Step 1. What you have to do? You have to construct the tabular column. Understand? So construct the tabular column. Now what you have to write? Name of the element first. You want, you can give serial number also if more elements are coming. Name of element. Next one what? Reactants. And next one what? Product. Okay. That. Name of elements, tell me. Nitrogen and hydrogen. Don't write here. Name of elements means only single one you have to write. Understand everyone? Symbol alone you have to write. Is it okay, Ra? Now reactant side. What is the first step? exactly write the number of atoms in reactant side and product side. Exactly tell me how many? Two. Hydrogens?
Nitrogen
Two.
hydrogen
Nitrogens how many? One. And oxygens how many? Three. Okay. Now if you notice it, this is the step one. So if you'll see, no element is balanced. Yes or no? No element is balanced. So step one. What is step one? Write exactly. N2 plus H2 will give you NH3. Hydrogen or oxygen, water, sorry, hydrogen or nitrogen, whatever it is, you want to take it. Now let me balance with the nitrogen. I'm not saying you any now. I'm saying you general method. Later I will teach you the tricks. Okay. Now nitrogen, see, you notice it, nitrogen here 2 and here how many? 1. And hydrogen here 2 and here 3. Okay. Now we want to balance it reactant side, product side. Let me choose nitrogen first. Nitrogen's here 2 and here 1. So we want to balance in reactant side or product side. Yes, Elmukil, I know. Which one? Tell me. Reactant side, product side. Yes? Nobody saying.
Reactant side.
Okay. So let us take product side now. So everybody will try to balance it, but it is not possible. You can check it. So now if we'll try to keep it, let me take product side. Now step 2. So see, one I am trying to change, another thing also will change. Now here 2 is there, here 1 is there. So which number I have to multiply? N2 plus H2 will gives you, which number I have to multiply, guys? 2. 2 into 3. So now, if you notice it, reactant side, I never changed anything. So 2 and 2 only. Exactly, I will write. But product side, you can see, nitrogens become how many? 2. And hydrogens become how many? 2 3s are? 2 3s.
6.
That is. Now, this is the step 2. So now, number of nitrogens are same, but somebody become imbalanced. What is that? Hydrogen. So hydrogen 2, but here 6 are there. Now 6 become 2. Sorry, 2 becomes 6. So which number we have to multiply? Step 3. Now which side we are changing? First of all, you tell me reactant side or product side now?
Reactant side.
So product side, what should come? Pradosh, same thing you have to write in the product.
6.
Okay. Now step 3, reactant side we are changing. So nitrogen N2 only plus
2 plus 3H2. 3H2.
3H2. Understand? Will give you 2N. Okay. Now check it. Number of nitrogens are 2. Number of
6.
how many?
Balanced, sir.
2s are. 3 2s are 6. So is it balanced or not?
Balance.
2 and 2 and 6 and 6. Elmukil, correct or not? Verify. You did, I think, wrong. Yes, Elmukil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and one more thing I am suggesting you. Again, one more point, keep it in mind. Always, sir, can I multiply with a 10 or 20 like this a coefficient? No. Always it must come lowest possible number. Understand, Mukesh Karde? Lowest possible numbers we have to bring it. Understand, guys? Kindly remember it. We cannot multiply with any big numbers. Always it must be lowest possible number. For example, calcium oxide, how we are writing? Ca2 plus oxygen 2 minus. But exchanging, what is the formula? Ca2O2. But what we are writing? We are writing into the lowest possible number. Yes or no? CaO. So in a similar way, balancing chemical equation also always must write at the lowest possible numbers. Okay, Maitreyan, Pradosh, that is your number. So this is what the step 3. What is this called as? Balanced chemical equation. What is to call? Balanced chemical equation. Clear, guys? Tamil Selvan, Monish. That is what I can suggest you. Alana, are you doing or not? I don't know, but you are not all responding. Manya and Samaya also. So this is what we used to call it as balanced chemical equation. Any doubt, guys? Respond me.
No,
sir.
That is. So now, if you notice it, now I will give you one more equation. Try to balance it. So that is what? Formation of iron oxide plus hydrogen gas. Let me take reaction of iron with water. Formation of third equation. Reaction of iron. Iron also we can call it as ferrous. Iron also we can call it as what? Ferrous. Iron and water will gives you what? Okay, already we did it. What gives iron oxide and hydrogen gas? Gives what? Iron oxide or ferrous oxide and hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas. Now, word and skeletal equation I will say, and you have to balance it. Is it okay, guys? So, word equation, tell me. Shakti, word equation. Anybody? What it is? Iron or ferrous reacting with water will give you what?
Iron oxide plus
Iron oxide.
hydrogen.
Yes. Iron oxide plus hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
Understand? Hydrogen gas. Now, skeletal equation. Anybody? Skeletal equation. Pradosh?
Fe plus
Iron
Fe.
symbol is what? Fe. Iron symbol is
plus
F.
H2O.
Water what? H2O.
H2O.
Iron oxide. Iron 2 oxide. You can say actually.
Oxide.
Fe2O3 plus hydrogen. Okay.
Hydrogen.
Now, balanced equation. Balanced equation. You try to balance it. Okay, guys. Shruti, balanced equation. You try to balance it. And how to balance it? We have to write name of the element. What is the elements present here? Let me see who will say. What is the elements present here? What is the elements present here? Shishani?
Iron hydrogen.
Iron, hydrogen. Any other element not there? Shishani? What is the element? Adarshan? Adarshan, what is the element? One more
Iron,
element.
hydrogen, oxygen.
Oxygen. That is iron, hydrogen, and oxygen. Okay.
Oxygen.
Very good. That is what. So will you balance it or not, Elmokel? Balance it. Okay. So you try to balance it and definitely you will get it. So the balanced chemical equation, you will get it. 2Fe. I'm saying balanced equation. You have to get that equation. So what is the balanced equation? 2Fe
plus 3H2O
will give
Three.
Fe2O3 plus H2O.
3 plus 3H2O.
So this is what you have to do. So both the
H2O,
sides,
sir.
both the types you have to balance what? We have to balance only in reactant side. Yes or no, guys?
3H2.
The 3H2O only comes out.
Yes. 3H2, 3H2O, and 2Fe, correct?
Sir,
Sir, in
product.
product side, sir.
Product side, okay, 3H2. Oh, okay, that is very good. So this is what? So one time reactant side. So what is the coefficient changing? Hydrogen coefficient, here oxygen water coefficient, and as well as iron coefficient. So totally how many steps will come here? Anybody? 3 steps will come. Understand? Step 1, writing exact number. Step 2. So all are imbalanced, I think. Only except hydrogen, everything is imbalanced at the step 1. So anything try to balance it and you will get this equation. So you have to do it tomorrow. From here I will continue and I will teach you the next examples also. Clear, guys? Totally how many steps will come? 3 steps will come. Clear?
Yes, sir.
One more example I'm giving you. This is also homework sum. That is what? Ammonium hydroxide reacting with, please write it. This is acid base salt. Ammonium hydroxide,
Three.
acid plus base will react, it will give you salt plus water. That is ammonium hydroxide reacting with sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid, word equation I'm giving directly, will give you sodium sulfate, ammonium sulfate, sodium hydroxide, not ammonium, sodium hydroxide base, understanding, will give you sodium sulfate plus water. Okay, Maitreyan, that is. So what is the word equation, skeletal equation? Sodium hydroxide, what is the formula? Na plus 1, OH what? OH minus 1.
Minus 1.
Crisscross,
NaOH.
what? NaOH. Clear, guys? Yes. Sulfuric acid, tell me what is the formula? Sulfuric acid.
H2O4.
H2SO4.
Also, what is the formula? H plus 1. Sulfate 2 minus. So 2 minus. Sulfate 2 minus. So if you crisscross, what will come? H2.
H2SO4.
SO4 bracket 1. Understanding. So one means no need to keep the bracket. So we have to remove the bracket so that it will come what? H2SO4. If it is more than one, bracket compulsory we have to keep it. Is it okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
More than one, bracket compulsory we have to keep. If one means bracket no need, that is. And sodium sulfate formula. Anyone? Na2SO4.
Na2SO4.
So what is the formula will come? Na plus
Na
1
plus 1 SO4
minus. So which will come as Na2SO4 1. So we write it as a Na2SO4. Clear? And water formula already we know that. What is the water formula? H2O. Is it okay, guys?
H2O.
Yes, this is the skeletal equation. Laksha, both the equations in the form of tabular column constructed from here will continue in the tomorrow's class. Is it okay, guys? And now let me see here. If you notice it, what is the number of oxygens and reactant side? Let me see who will say. Number of oxygens and reactant side now. Here 1 and here 4. So totally how many?
Five.
Count it. Okay, guys. Both the products you have to count it. Understand the Durga? Both the products you have to count it and both the reactants you have to count it. Alana, strictly do it these two and you have to get ready by tomorrow. We'll meet it. Any doubt, anybody you can WhatsApp me. I'll explain you. So with this, I will leave you. Hope you all understand. Thank you so much. We'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you all.